Welcome to New Hampshire, Wenatchee Wolves fans. We are here on January 11th, 2020 to have a contest between the New Hampshire Avalanche and the Wenatchee Wolves. Warm-ups have done. We are standing here getting ready to get the opening face-off. And as I look out, looks like our starting lineup for today's contest is going to be Measle and White on the back end, with Childears, Underhill, and Bartels playing on the forwards. As the Avalanche come out and get ready to start this game, the referee has come to the circle. He's blown his whistle, and it's time to start this game. Trevor Childears enters the circle for the face-off. Puck goes down, and it goes to Wenatchee as they control the first play. Tipped up and deflected by the Avalanche and sit back into the Wenatchee end. And it's going to be an icing on that call. So we'll go back all the way over to the Avalanche side and take the second face-off of the game with only 11 seconds coming off the clock. Childears gets ready, grabs hold of his stick. He's going to step in, comes back out. Wenatchee's going to get it, and it's quickly taken by the Avalanche, and Measle makes them pay for that play as he puts the Avalanche player on the ice. Comes out, good block there by White as he deflects a shot coming in. Back along the boards it goes. Bartels tries to get it out, is unable to. Kept by the Avalanche, pinned up against the board by Measle, and out it comes. Bartels is going to pick it up. He's going to skate it into the neutral zone. He's going to take it all the way into the Avalanche end. He's got Bartels with him as he takes the shot. It's blocked saved by the goalie, but as he's pulled down from behind, he skates into the net, and we're going to have to reset it. Wenatchee's going to get the shift, change the lines, and in comes, the line of Flynn, Ott, and Eisenbeis with Fritz and Nusma on defense. Flynn comes in, he's ready to take the draw. Puck goes down and goes back to Wenatchee. Shot taken, deflected off to the left by the Avalanche goalie. Comes back into the corner. And it's wrapped around behind the net. Avalanche have it. They're going to go for a long stretch play. Pass goes up, stopped by Nusma and sent back the other way. Icing is the call as Nusma baseball bats that one all the way to the board, and we'll come back to the Wenatchee end for another face-off. Coming into your screen is going to be Hunter Hodson as he's walking by to watch this game. And the face-off goes the way of the Avalanche. They take it back towards underneath. Picked up there by Nusman, sent across. Good play as Eisenbeis now has it. He takes it into the zone. Picked up by the Avalanche and sent the other way. Shot deflected off to the left. Into the circle, picked up by Flynn. Flynn's going to skate it himself. He's tripped up a little bit, and the Avalanche take control of the puck, dump it in deep, where Nusma's there to grab it. Sends it towards Fritz. Fritz retreats and then finds Beliveau on the board, who's going to send it across towards Nusma. Nusma makes a move, sends it up to Parent. Parent gets the top of the circle, loses control of the puck, and the Avalanche are going to go back the other way. 23:10 left to go in the first half as Carter dumps it into the Avalanche end. Puck comes around. And it goes free. Measle's going to send it back towards the Avalanche end. Can't quite get it as they take control. Good back check by Wenatchee, but not good enough as the shot's taken and covered initially by let me check and see who the goalie is. I think it's Young, but I'll have to make sure. As Parent dumps and chases. Back behind the net it goes. First person there is Avalanche. Comes up towards the board, and it's sent back into the corner. Foot tries to get there, can't quite get it. Carter reaches, can't. But Parent finally is able to dump it in, but he's behind the mid-ice line, and we're going to have icing and go back to the Wenatchee side. As Childears steps into the circle to get the face-off. Goes towards Wenatchee's end. Picked up though by the Avalanche. Sent towards, we're going to call it Young. Big scramble in front, and we get a whistle. Stand up. I'm going to take a second. Hunter, who's in net for us? Who is that? Young? Okay, thank you. Childears takes a face-off, goes to the Avalanche. We do have Young in net as the shot is deflected off to the left into the boards. Goes to the other side, there to pick it up is Bartels with some help by White. Pileup comes up and Wenatchee's going to take control. Looking for Underhill, can't quite get there, but Childears picks up the pass and he's going to carry it in himself. Pass goes over, shot taken, deflected off to the left. And it comes out and around. Underhill with the forecheck. Now Eisenbeis has come in on the change, along with Flynn. Back in the zone. Eisenbeis with good move, takes it towards mid-ice. He's going to carry it himself, trying to find some room. Comes towards the slot. Sticks carried, back off to the left it goes, into the corner. Puck goes back into the Wenatchee end, back in the corner. Big hit by Flynn as he takes out a man in the corner. Picks up by Flynn. Pass goes across. Looking for Nusma. Nusma can't quite get the handle. Mid-ice is sent back the other way. Nusma puts someone down. He's going to get off penalty for that. Nusma's going to go into the box on that big hit. Wenatchee has brought the wrecking crew. And that hit sounded way bigger than it was, as Nusma just knocked him back about 2 feet into the board, and he slapped around as he was falling backwards. Nusma's going to take the 2 minutes for the boarding. I take it as I haven't seen a signal from either referee. But Wenatchee's going to be on the penalty kill. Parent steps in. He's going to take the face off. He's got Childears on the front end. Measle and White will be on the back end. Excuse me, make that Carter. I thought it was White, it's Carter. As Avalanche take the puck back up to the point, send it down to the top of the circle, send it into the corner, and there to get it's Carter. Carter takes it off the board, can't get it out. Oh, but a misplay by the Avalanche. And Trevor Childears comes and puts the pressure on. And Jake Parent's gonna take a tripping penalty. And we'll be on a 5-on-3 with 1:35 left to go on the first penalty. 20-27 on the clock. So 1:35 of 5-on-3 for Wenatchee as Ott steps into the circle. Faceoff goes back towards for Wenatchee, comes up. And the Avalanche set up their power play. Back up to the point. Sent to the top of the circle, shot taken, wide left over into the corner. Pops back out to the point. Up in front to the top of the circle, passes low, back into the corner. And they reset at the point. Shot's taken and it goes in from just outside the circle, high slot area on the right. 19:57 left to go in the half. And the Avalanche are going to take a 1-0 lead on the 5-on-3 power play goal. Faceoff comes out for Wenatchee. They send it back. They're going to retreat, take some time off the clock, and then send it all the way down. Flynn's going to come down with the pressure. He gets there with the Avalanche. He's going to retreat and set up the power penalty kill defense as Bartel swings, forces the puck over towards me, and there to get us Fritz, and Fritz delivers a little bit of a hit as he sends that puck. Avalanche got just a little too close for him as they reset. Now they're going to head towards the other end of the ice, get past mid, dump it, Fritz is going to chase towards it. He gets there, wraps around the board, and picked up at the blue line. Opportunity there. They send it long. Underhill's going to go after it. He's all alone. Good play by the Avalanche goalie as he sends it back before Fritz can make a play. Excuse me, before Underhill can make a play. This play by the Avalanche gives Underhill an opportunity. He wastes some time, sends it back. Good play by Underhill. Takes some time off the clock. 31 seconds left in the penalty. Goes all the way down the other end. Grabbed by the Avalanche at mid-ice. Shot taken at the face-off circle and sent the other way. 18 seconds to go in the penalty. Misplay by the Avalanche, sends it back towards their end. With the pressure is Belleville. Shot deflected off to the left, goes in behind the net, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. All the way across, one-timed up and high. Picked up by Belleville initially, given over to Ott. Ott's going to make a run. He takes a move, good move, gets around his man, takes a look, sends it across, and it's deflected by the goalie. Good play by the Avalanche goalie. And the whistle's because the net's come off the post. And we'll have a face-off in the Avalanche end with 18 minutes left to go in the first half. 1-0 is your score in favor of the Avalanche as Eisenbeis steps into the circle to take the face-off. Flynn and Ott on the forward end. Whitman and Spencer White are on the defensive. Spencer moves up, gets it towards the corner, takes a look, drops it towards Ott. Ott's going to move towards the corner, drops it towards Flynn, or excuse me, Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis sends it, but misplayed and taken by Avalanche initially, but Ott with a good back check comes over and pinches off and takes the puck, sends it back in deep. Comes out, picked up by White. White's got pressure, sends a good pass to Ott. Ott dumps it in deep and he's going to go for the change. Flynn's down there with the pressure. Avalanche get to the puck first, but a misplay again gives Eisenbeis the puck. Eisenbeis takes a look. Out in front, turns around, blocked by the defense and sent up in behind the net. Play by the Avalanche goes off the board and up into the scoring table. And that's going to give a face-off in the Avalanche end. With 17:10 left to play in the first half, 1-0 is the score in favor of the New Hampshire Avalanche. Parent's going to take this face-off. He's got Lindbergh and Foote on his line. Fritz and Nusma will be playing defense. Face-off goes towards the Avalanche. They're able to control it back behind the net. Foote there takes over control, but then passes deflected and given up to the Avalanche. Avalanche skate past mid-ice, send it deep. There to gather it in's Fritz. Fritz gets it out towards Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis tries to get to Parent, touches him, and then heads off for an Avalanche player. He loses control. Natchi stays on the forecheck, sends it across, and is touched by Nusma, and then dropped into the Avalanche to take a shot that goes wide left, back into the corner. Nusma's there. Picked up by Parent, good stick work by him. He makes a move, comes around at mid-ice, and sends it in deep. Avalanche onto the other end. They're going to come top of the circle. Wide left is the shot. Nusma gets it out to Parent. Parent sends it over towards Foote. Foote carries it past mid-ice and sends it in deep. Wenatchee's looking for a change. In comes Underhill. Childears keeps it in the end, but it goes back in behind the net. Childears is on the run. Doesn't get to the puck, and the Avalanche are going to carry it into the neutral zone. They take it all the way over past the blue line. Then a big hit sends it down towards the ice, down towards the corner. Picked up in the high slot. Shot taken, and it goes in. .38 left to go in the first half. 2-0 lead by the New Hampshire Avalanche with a shot from the left high slot that gets past Eastman on the left side. Childears steps into the circle after the goal. He's going to take the face-off. Face-off goes to Wenatchee, but then is immediately picked up by the Avalanche. Avalanche move in and take a shot from just outside the face-off. Circle on the right, and it also goes past Mr. Young. And now we have a 3-0 deficit for Wenatchee with 15:32 left to go in the first half. And with that, we're going to see a goalie change as Eastman's going to replace Young at 15:32. And Flynn comes in the circle after the face-off, picked up by Avalanche, sent in deep. White out into the corner, sends the puck back. He's going to have to go pick it up. Pressure from the Avalanche. White skates past it. He gets past mid-ice, makes a move. Down into the corner, pinned up against the board. Out with it come the Avalanche. Up off the board, back to the center ice. Whitman with it. Skates it in, shoots it off the stick of the Avalanche goalie, and he covers at 14:50. .50 left in the first half. Parent comes in to take the face-off, scores 0-3. Wenatchee with a deficit. Face-off comes in, picked up by Wenatchee. Sent out to the point, shot taken by Nusma and covered by the Avalanche goalie. And we get a whistle, so 14:43 left to play in the first half. And we'll go to the left circle for a face-off. Parents enters. He's ready. Dropped back to the Avalanche. They send it up off the board, past Fritz. And we're going to get an icing. Once again, we'll be in the left circle. Parent's going to step in. Drops it down, back over towards the point. Nusma makes a move, steps up, around behind the net. He's got players on him, still has the puck. Comes out, Lindbergh's going to help. He pins it up against the board. Out with it comes Wenatchee. Wrapped around towards the other end, on the board. Sent towards the middle, kept in by Beliveau. Parent with the contact. He's going to draw another penalty. It's going to be for boarding, I believe, but I didn't see, he didn't make a very good signal. He's right here in front of us. Parent had contact with an Avalanche player on the blue line, and Wenatchee's going to be short-handed once again. 13:57 starts that penalty. As the Avalanche send it in off the board and deep. Underhill picks it up, sends it right into the midsection of an Avalanche player. Childears is on the forecheck. Comes off the board. Childears, Underhill will get there first. Underhill takes a shot, comes wide off the left, and Childears gets to it. Sends it back behind the net is the Avalanche. Underhill's there with the pressure. 1:26 left in the penalty as Childears goes behind the net. Hey, that's interference! Sorry, I had a call that was made. Wiesel with the puck. He's skating it himself. Takes a step up, hit the shot, wide right. Underhill's going to be there to help get it. And Wiesel steps up, makes a little hit at the board as the Avalanche move the other direction. Puck goes all the way back down to the other end. Eisenbeis is there. Comes up, Ott picks it up. He takes a look, sends it towards Eisenbeis, can't quite make it. And Wenatchee once again sends it down. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Wenatchee Wolves. Fritz with the puck, turns around, drops it into the neutral zone, can't quite get it out. Eisenbeis picks it up there. Shot's taken, and it's deflected towards the left. But the puck, or excuse me, the net comes off the post, and we're going to get a whistle. 11:54 left to play in the first half, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck comes out, goes back towards the board, pinned up there. I can't quite see what's going on. Still up against the board. Puck comes out, looks like it's back in the corner where Carter's going to get it. He sends it back in around, finds Beliveau. Beliveau sends it across, off the board, and deep. This one's going to be off, icing, but it's waved off. As Foote does a good job of getting down there, and they wave off the icing. Alley-oop pass into the middle. Parent touches it off the pass from Whitman. Carter chases it back into the Wenatchee end. Sends towards Beliveau. Beliveau cross again. This time he finds Underhill. Underhill gets it into the Avalanche end. Back up behind the board goes the pass. And Parent comes up. Underhill with it. Sends it into the middle, and back towards the board it goes. White gives it to Bartels. Bartels is going to skate through the mid-ice, send it in deep, bounces into the goalie, and he's going to get the whistle. .10:36 left to go in the first half. Score is 3-0 in favor of the Avalanche. Childears steps in on the face-off, left circle. Taken by the Avalanche, but picked up by Wenatchee quickly. Bartels sends a pass across, can't make a connection. Up with it goes Niesel, and the puck goes out, is knocked out into the Wenatchee end. There to gather it in is White. He goes behind the net, he takes a look. Skates out himself, sends it up towards Childears. Childears can't get a handle on it. But he comes in and makes a good stick check, and now he has it. Moving past center ice, he comes in. Dumped in by Underhill. Underhill with a good pass to Childears. Childears with the shot, he puts it in! Call that one Underhill to Childears with a beautiful shot just inside the right post. As he buries one to make this a 3-1 game with 9:51 left to play. Flynn comes in after the face-off, or after the goal, and he's going to take the face-off with Eisenbeis on his line. Goes back towards the Avalanche. They send it in deep. That should be icing. It's not called. Pass comes out on the Wenatchee side. Flynn's got it. He's going to try to carry it in. Good poke check by the Avalanche. Gives it back the puck to them. Nice pressure by Eisenbeis. And they send it towards Nusma. Nusma gets it. He can't get it past the Avalanche, but and they send it behind the net. Comes out. Pressure by Flynn. Nice hit there. Picked up by Nusma after the hit. Goes into the Wenatchee end. Nice stop by Eastman. On the broken play that ends up with Avalanche getting a good opportunity with the shot on goal. Eastman steps down, or sits down, and he's able to cover, and we'll get the whistle. Face-off by Parent goes to Wenatchee. Picked up by Beliveau. Beliveau takes it over towards the right end. He's knocked off the puck, but Whitman's there to pick it up. Shot by Whitman's blockered off to mid-ice, and Carter can't grab it up. He turns around, sends it off the board right to an Avalanche player, and they send it down deep, and that's going to be icing. Parent's going to take this face off. Beliveau and Lindbergh on the front end. Whitman and Carter on the back. Puck's down, goes towards the Avalanche. They send it back. Whitman keeps it in. Shots deflected by the Avalanche, but sent back in towards the corner, and Parent takes it behind the net. 8:28 left to play in the first half. 3-1 is the score. As the Avalanche retreat in their end, trying to get it towards the neutral zone, they're successful. Lindbergh with a good pinch allows Whitman to pick up the puck. He bounces it off the board, and it goes in the neutral zone. Parent's got an opportunity. Parent makes a move, comes in, moves past, is knocked off the puck by the defense. And the Avalanche are going to turn it around the other way. Good poke check by Eastman, keeps the puck away from the net, gives it up towards Parent. Parent cuts past the mid-ice and sends it deep. Wenatchee's going to go for the change. In comes Bartels as Underhill puts on the pressure. Puck gets to mid-ice. Wenatchee's got it, sends it to Childers. Childers comes up towards the line. He's going to carry it himself, moves past, gets through the contact, and up towards the board. Out with it comes Underhill. Underhill's going to come up from the corner, takes a look, sends it back. There's Bartels to get it. He sends it towards the middle. No one can get to the puck as Measle misplays it. White with the puck. He sends it towards Bartels. Bartels just touches it and sends it in. Measle with a move at the blue line, loses control, but Bartels is there and gives it to Flynn. Flynn, good move. He's going against all 5 of the Avalanche as Wenatchee gets the change, and White does a good move, takes the puck, but it comes right back out into the neutral zone. Big hit there by Measle as he knocks another Avalanche player down onto the ice as White grabs it at mid-ice. He's going to carry it past the line, sends it in deep, and we're going to get a penalty against the Avalanche. And should have another one, and on the rear end, there should be 3 penalties here. Looks like they called 2 of them, as 2 players for the Avalanche are going to the box, and Wenatchee should have a 5-on-3. And that's what it is. So Wenatchee at 6:27 left in the first half will have the 5-on-3. Both players getting 2-minute penalties. Parent's going to step in. He's got Eisenbeisenot, Nusma, and Measle will be on the defensive end. And the puck goes to Wenatchee. Pops out to the point, sends over to Nusma. Nusma's going to look at it. Send it up into the middle, just inside the zone to Measle. Measle sends it down. Measle again. Nusma. Shot taken, and it goes off the glove and in. Off of the Nusma shot. So credit that one, Measle to Nusma. Nusma with the shot from just inside the blue line, and we have a 3-2 game. Wenatchee will still be in the power play, as only one of those will come off the board. And it'll be 1:45 left in the 5-on-4. Parent's going to step in. He's ready to go. And as they come out, the face-off goes to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis gives it back over to Nusma. Nusma's going to step it in center ice. He sends it all the way around. Eisenbeis comes in, gets back out by him to Fritz. Oh, a good play by Ott to keep that in the zone. Back into the corner, sent out to the point. Fritz sends it over, and Ott's got an opportunity. He sends it, he puts it in, and that ties it up right there at 5:49. As Ott takes the pass from Nusma, might have been Fritz, I'm not sure, and he buries it to tie this game up with 5:49. After the goal, here comes Childears. He started the scoring with the first goal, and then we got 2 on the power plays. And we win that faceoff. Comes out towards Underhill. Underhill's got an opportunity. Underhill moves in, takes a shot, and it's covered by the goalie and put in behind the net. Kept in by Bartels. And Measle. Measle takes a shot, bounces out in front. Gonna get there's Underhill. Underhill moves towards the top of the circle, takes a shot. Cover, it's blocked off to the left. Again, kept in this time by Measle. Sends it towards Bartels. Bartels puts it in behind the net. Childears is there. Childears makes a move, makes the kid fall down, but then can't get the pass through the defense. Comes out again towards Measle. Measle's at the point. He takes the shot, blocked, and then one timed and up over the net as Childears sends it to Bartels. Measle again keeps it in. He steps up, drops it in. It's Underhill, shot taken, and it's wide left. Behind the net is the Avalanche. They're going to send it all the way down, take the icing, and get a change. Momentum has definitely shifted on this one. 4:46 left in the first half as Wenatchee has tied it up. 3-3, and definitely feels like they're in control at this point. Parent steps in to take the face-off. Goes back towards the board. Avalanche are going to get it, wrap it around. Carter's there, can't hit the puck, and it's going to be moved by the Avalanche towards the circle. Brushed off towards the right by Wenatchee, up off the board, there to get his Parent. Parent touches it. And the call is going to be interference. I didn't see it, but we get the whistle. Player for the Avalanche is complaining. But with 4:26 left to go in the first half, Wenatchee's going to be back on the power play, and it's been good for them so far as they scored 2 of their goals on the power play. Parent steps in, he's ready. Puck's dropped. Controlled by Wenatchee, sent over to Fritz. Fritz is going to skate it past the line himself. And we're going to get an offsides. Parent wins the face-off, goes back over from Fritz to Nusma. Nusma carries it up, he stops. He's going to send it back to Fritz. Fritz takes a look. Shot's deflected right in front of the net. Oh, and it goes just to the right off the post. Fritz gets it at the point, sends it all the way over to the other end. Nusma's there. Nusma looks up. Ott gives it back to Nusma. Fritz takes it, sends it low. That's Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis puts it towards the middle, and Ott can't get there on the back door. Shot's taken, deflected over to the right. Coming in to grab it is Ott, but Fritz is able to keep it in as it goes by. Sent back to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis takes a look. Loses control initially, and Avalanche are able to send it all the way down. 1:02 left in the power play for Wenatchee. Wenatchee's getting the switch in. Now they come up. They're going to move back from the net. That's Measle. Measle sends it towards Underhill. Underhill dumps it in towards Carter. Carter carries it in. Shot taken off the board. Childears bends it back off the net. And we're going to get a whistle as it's caught up on the backside of the net. 33 seconds left to go in the power play, 2:59 left to go in the half. Childears goes in for the face-off. Taken by Wenatchee. Center ice, comes across. Measles got it. Drops it towards Childears. Childears takes a look, sends it over towards the line. Underhill drops it back, and it goes out. Now there's going to be a breakaway for the Avalanche as Measles got to get back. And he does. Measles does a great back check to take that puck away and not give the Avalanche a shot. Blocked. Blocked again, this time by Carter, and then Eastman does a great job of blocking the second shot. Underhill carries it. He's going to cross the line, turns around, drops it towards Childears. Childears sends it in deep. 2:20 left to play in the first half. Wrapped around the boards by the Avalanche. They get it to the neutral zone. Sent deep from way back, and it should be an icing, and it is. 2:11 left to go in the first half. Wenatchee will take this opportunity to get the line change. In comes Flynn, Ott, and Eisenbeis. Fritz and Newsma will be on defense. Comes in out of the circle. Wenatchee's going to control out in front is Ott. He can't get the stick on the puck, and he had an opportunity there. Newsma sends it in on the long pass, touched by Eisenbeis. Sent in behind the net, knocked into the left side corner by the Avalanche goalie. As it comes out, Fritz retreats. Newsma's able to pick it up on his backside, sends it up towards Ott. And Ott sends it in deep to the zone. Wenatchee's going to go for the change. In comes Lindbergh. Fritz comes up. He's going to move. Turns around. Goes towards the top of the circle. Long pass missed by everyone. Should be icing again. And it is. 1:22 left to go in the first half. 3-3 is the score. Puck goes to the Wenatchee end. Shot taken, deflected into the glove of the Avalanche goalie, and we'll do the face-off all over again. 1:19 left in the first half. Parents looks around, checks his men, steps into the circle, comes out deep. Measle can't quite get to it. White's going to have to come back as they go towards the breakaway. White puts the pressure on as Eastman puts it into his chest protector, drops it down in front, and makes the cover. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Parent again steps in, this time from the Wenatchee end. Drops out. Good play there by Measle again as he takes the puck away from a Avalanche player right in front of the net, and it goes back in deep. Measle's got it. Sends it out towards Belleville. Belleville bounces it off the board, gives it to Parent. Parent's going to step up, makes a move, shot deflected off to the left, and picked up by the Avalanche. Kept in there, good job initially by Belleville, and he's able to get it once again. Tripped out in front of the blue line. Puck goes in deep, 40 seconds left in the first half. Off the board, picked up by Newsma. He's got an opportunity, he takes a shot, and it's off the skate of a player and goes back the other way. 2-on-1. But Newsma's on the way back. Good play by Carter as he's able to lift the stick just as the shot goes and makes it go wide left. Into the circle, picked up by Parent. Parent sends it to Lindbergh. 17 seconds to play as Lindbergh sends it in deep. Underhill's there to put the pressure on, makes it go all the way down the other end. We'll get an icing call with 4.5 seconds left in the first half, and see if Wenatchee can get a quick face-off and shot against this New Hampshire Avalanche. Newsma takes over on the left side up at the top. He knows he's going to try to get the face-off from Childears. Childears gets ready, sends it back towards Bartels is able to get a shot, but it's covered by the Avalanche goalie, and we'll do it once more. So I read that one wrong. I thought it was going to Nusma, but it ended up at Bartels. This time it goes back into the corner. We won't have time to get a shot off. And that's the end of the first half with the score 3-3 between the Wenatchee Wolves and the New Hampshire Avalanche. So we'll take about 10 minutes. We'll put you on pause, let the Zamboni come out and clean the ice, and we'll be back for the second half action. And we're back after the ice cleaning for the start of the second half. Score is 3-3. Tie game between the Wenatchee Wolves and the New Hampshire Avalanche as Trevor Childears steps in to take the second half face-off. Drops down, goes back towards the Wenatchee end. First player to get there is an Avalanche player. Knocked back up and gloves by Eastman, and we'll have a second face-off in the left circle of the Wolves. Childears steps in once again. Puck goes down. This time goes back towards the Avalanche. Blocked off to the left by Eastman. Comes out to the point, sent in deep. Over the top of the circle. Shots blocked by Bartels. Bartels gets there, tries to get it out, goes over to the point. Another shot, this one blocked by the Avalanche player, sent in behind the net. Puck goes out towards Childears. Childears can't pick it up on the deflection. Comes with the pressure. Continues to have the pressure. Now a forecheck coming in by Underhill. Sent across, Childears gets it on his stick, takes it at mid-ice. Sends it back to the D, resets. Sends it up front, deflected by the Avalanche. Sent into the zone, but right to an Avalanche player. Nusma steps up. He's going to carry it in himself. Takes a hit, has Flynn. Flynn comes back, tries to put it in front of the net. And Nusma didn't see it coming and can't get there. Flynn goes back in the corner. And he is going to get a penalty as he takes a hit and then delivers one, and the arm goes up, and we've got the whistle. Flynn going to get the cross check and go to the bench with 23:52 left to go in the game. As referees discuss this penalty, comes up, they go discuss it with the scorekeeper. Now go to Wenatchee's bench. 2 minutes is put up on the board. Still discussing it. I'm wondering if it's a 2 and a 10. And that's what it is. It's a 2 and a 10 as as Foot goes into the box to serve the 2 minutes, while Drake Flynn will spend 10 in the box. Out to take the faceoff's going to be Mr. Ott. He steps into the circle. Comes out, back in through the neutral zone and back towards the Avalanche end. There with the pressure is Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis comes around the net. Forces a turn, and we're going to get an offsides as Avalanche player stepped across just a little early in front of that pass, and we'll go to the neutral zone and have another faceoff. Coaches tell him that they're in the wrong zone, and he's correct. They go back over towards the Avalanche end. And Ott steps in. Ott's able to control it. Takes a shot, and it goes right in the midsection of the goalie off the faceoff. Good play by Riley Ott to get that shot off as he's falling down. 1:41 left to go in the penalty. As the second faceoff goes towards the Avalanche, they're going to carry it behind their net. Ott's going to put the pressure on. Comes out off the board. They move it in to the neutral zone. Mid-ice and knocked away by Eisenbisons, they have to reset again with Ott on the pressure. Comes in, picked up by White. White puts it off the board, sends it back towards the man. Ott's going to come in there. He takes the puck. He's got an opportunity. He comes across and loses the puck off to the right side on the short-handed play. Again with the pressure behind the net. 1:10 left to go in the penalty. As Avalanche go in for a change and hold it there behind the net. Zick comes out. They send it in deep, touch it, get back towards the corner of the Wenatchee end. Newsom's going to be there to get it. Comes out, it's free. Fritz picks it up and he launches it back into the Avalanche end. Parent's there with the pressure. Parent actually gets the puck. He's going to control it, sends it back to the other end. They're going to have to reset. And now Bartels is with the pressure. Poke checked away up towards the slot. Shots taken up behind the net and back into the corner. Top of the circle for the Avalanche. They're going to move it in. Send it over to the point. Shots deflected. Backhand is pushed away by Eastman over to the left side. 5 seconds left in the penalty. As Parent comes in and gains control, they send it down the other end, picked up just inside the blue line, or just outside the blue line, and we'll get an offsides call. Don't believe it, it was actually offsides, but we'll take it. As Wenatchee gets the change with 21:50 left to go in this game, 5-on-5 hockey. Childers is in, he's going to take the face off. Underhill and Bartels are with him. Excuse me, make that Beliveau. As Wenatchee controls the face-off, moves it forward and is quickly taken away by the Avalanche, but taken right back by Wenatchee. Sent back by the Avalanche and deep. Eastman's going to corral it. Picked up by Whitman, then taken by the Avalanche and out in front of the net. Underhill with it. Sends it deep. Now we've got an opportunity as Beliveau goes forward. Beliveau moves with Childers. And we're going to get an offsides call on the Wenatchee. Once again, Childers is going to step in. He's going to take the face-off. 21:19 left to play. Wenatchee's going to control the puck off the draw. Taken immediately by the Avalanche and sent in deep. Out in front, oh, a great stop by Eastman as the puck is sent out right in front. He's able to put his leg block on and put it away. Now Wenatchee's got it, they got Underhill deep, they send it long and Underhill's got a breakaway. Underhill comes over and he takes the shot. On the backhand as a New Hampshire Avalanche player goes into the post, knocks the net off of it, and is slow to get up. 20:49 left to play in this game. 3-3 is the score. Coach McKelvey's calling for a penalty shot, but there was no penalty called on the play. And we're still at 5-on-5 hockey as it comes out for Wenatchee. They take a shot. As Jake Parent steps in once again. This time it goes back into the corner. There to gather it in are the Avalanche. They send it back the other way and back into the corner. Back behind the net, Avalanche get it, poked away by the defense. Shots deflected in front of the net, sent over towards the board. Good play by Whitman as he's able to get it. Can't get it out of the zone. There it is, Parent with it. He's got a 2-on-1 with Ott. Comes across, sends a shot. It goes in, wrapped around, back behind the board. Goes into the neutral zone. Fritz is going to pick it up. And taken by the Avalanche. Top of the circle shot, covered by Eastman. 19:56 left to play in this contest. We're going to change that from in this contest, since it's 3-3, that's in regulation. Bellevaux takes the face-off, goes back to Wenatchee, picked up by Whitman, sent over along the boards towards Lindbergh. He can't control it, but it goes into the neutral zone. Pressure by Wenatchee, but it's sent back in deep, and we're going to get an icing call. So we head towards the other end. Puck goes down towards the Avalanche side. They pick it up behind the net, stops. Good pressure by Foot. Long pass, kept in the end. Carter goes up to pick it up, moves. Steps up, takes a shot. And it's covered by the Avalanche goalie. $19:27 left to play in regulation as Bellevaux enters the circle. Faceoff sends behind the circle, picked up by the Avalanche, but then quickly taken by Foot. Foot sends it out in front, can't find a man. Whitman has to retreat. Big hit by the Wenatchee there on the board. Lindbergh's going to carry it through. Pinned up against the board into the corner. Out with it comes the Avalanche, but there to take it in the neutral zone's Carter. He sends it right to an Avalanche player. They're going to keep going on towards the other end. And its stick is used to get it back behind the net by Eastman. Taken by the point by the Avalanche, dumped in, back into the corner. Lindbergh there tries to put a stick on it. Carter's going to pick it up, sends it to an Avalanche player, and then is finally picked up by Whitman, who's going to skate it out towards the neutral zone. Sends a pass out to Lindbergh. Lindbergh sends it deep, in off the board. Bellevaux grabs it. He's got Foot with him. He sends it behind the net, turns around, looking for someone in front of the net. Sends it to Bartels, who's shooting in and can't come up with it. Dropped towards the neutral zone. White's got it. He loses it to the Avalanche, but picks it right back up. Good move by White. Now we got a thought we had numbers for a second, but we don't. Goes back into the neutral zone. Measle puts the pressure on. And Childers has got it. He makes a move. He's going to take a burst. He's got a pass. Goes right in. Comes up, and Parent can't put it in. Make that Bartels as Childers gives him the feed. Measle with it. He's going to step up, sends it in deep. Wenatchee's on the chase. Goes in behind the left side of the net. Back to the other side. Underhill's there. Up front, stopped by Underhill, but then sent directly back into the neutral zone by the Avalanche. Measle's going to chase it down. Tries to get it up. And probably offsides is Underhill, but it's not called. Sent back towards Eisenbeis, moved out. In behind the net. Puck goes up. And we get an icing call. 17:09 to play in regulation. Parent comes in. He's with Eisenbeis and not. Fritz and Nusma are on the back end. Faceoff goes to the Avalanche, back into the corner. Out with it comes Wenatchee. D-to-D pass. Fritz with the deflected shot. And it goes back out into the neutral zone. Fritz with it again. Gets it to Nusma. Nusma sends it across back to Fritz. Sent up and all the way through. And we'll get an icing call on the Wolves as that one makes it through pretty much everyone on the ice. And to the other end. Parent steps into the circle. Face-off goes back towards Eastman. He shoves it in behind the net. Comes out. Now we got Ott with an opportunity. Ott makes a move. Looks. Takes a shot. It goes back up over the net. And it's tipped on a diving play. I believe it's by Fritz as he tries to lay down, put a stick on it, and shove it in, but can't quite make the connection as the Avalanche goalie covers it up, and we'll get a face-off. Parent steps in, comes out. Ott takes a shot at it, can't get it towards the net. Kicked out, initially held in by Noose, but now they've got numbers. Eisenbeis does a good job of getting over. And it's sent out of the neutral zone. Back in deep, picked up by Noosma. Noosma moves, guys the puck, goes through 3 people, sends it in deep. And it's dropped over to the Avalanche. Foot with the pressure. Deflected pass goes in the neutral zone. And it's back the other way. Noosma sends it out, or excuse me, Fritz sends it to Noosma. Over to Lindbergh. Lindbergh gets it across, sends it in deep. Gloved by the Avalanche goalie at 15:37 left to go in regulation. About 2.5 more minutes, we should see Drake Flynn come back into the game after his 10-minute penalty for the hit. Puck comes out off to the face-off. Avalanche get it. They send it in deep. Picked up by Carter. Carter gets it over towards Lindbergh. Lindbergh can't get it out. Shot taken right from the point. Foot's there. He also can't get it out. Sent to the other direction. And finally, Carter's able to knock it into the end of the Avalanche end with Lindbergh on the pressure. Puck. Carter with it. Sends it towards Whitman. Whitman touches it and gets it in deep. Back behind the net. Underhill's there. He applies the pressure. In behind the net. Out with it comes the Avalanche. Bartels puts the forecheck on. Childears is there. Childears is able to get a little bit of a stick on it, slow it down, and then the Avalanche send it in behind the Wenatchee net. Underhill's calling for the puck at the blue line as he made an attempt to get a breakaway, and as it comes out, now it comes towards him. He touches it. Childears gets it. He gets through 2 guys, and a poke check by the Avalanche goalie saves Childears from getting the second goal of the game. Shot taken by the Avalanche is wide right, or excuse me, wide left. It comes out. Childears can't get to the puck as it comes through the middle. And it goes back in deep again. Carter sends it to Underhill. Takes a look. Again, goes through 3 people. But it was touched on the way by and no icing on the play. Eisenbeis comes up, gets to the puck. Knocked into the neutral zone by the Avalanche and goes the other way. Measles on defense. Towards the middle, wide right. In behind the net. Ott sends it up towards the blue line, gets through. Parent has it, touches it, gives to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis crosses with it, comes out towards the circle, moves in, takes a shot, and gloved by the blocker up over the net and into the corner. It's on the board. Avalanche are able to get it out. Sent towards the net by the Avalanche, picked up by Noosma. Noosma skates, gets it out to Ott. Ott sends it over to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis gives it to Parent. Parent takes a shot, and in the glove of the Avalanche goalie with 12:46 left to play in regulation. I thought that we were somewhere around now that Drake Flynn to be able to come back in, but he's still in the box as Wenatchee controls it off the faceoff. Goes in behind the net, Lindbergh's there. Wrapped around, Fritz is gonna stop it. Deflected over to the other side, Nusma steps up. Backhanded from the outside of the circle and up high, and the Avalanche goalie's able to grab it. 12:32 left to go in regulation. Beliveau with the face-off goes out into the point. Nusma gets it, shot taken, back behind the net. As Wenatchee players go down, the net pops up off the post, and we will get another whistle. Beliveau's going to take the face-off duties. And he's ready to go with 12:20 left in regulation. 3-3 is the score. Referee's having words with some Avalanche players. I'm not sure what's being said. And one of the Avalanche players is going to skate off. And he's going to the bench. It must be a misconduct on the call. He goes into the box. And Wenatchee is going to bring in their power play. As the face-off is drawn, Wenatchee controls it. Eisenbeis has it. It's poke checked back in towards Nusma. Nusma has to get it. Sends it in deep, and Wenatchee comes in on the chase. First player to get there is an Avalanche player. He sends it along the boards. Kept in by Nusma. Gives it up to Ott. Ott drops it into Eisenbeis. Nusma. Fritz. Shot by Fritz. Deflected back towards the circle. Fritzy with it. He sends it over towards Nusma. Nusma sends it across. Eisenbeis can't get the handle on it. Shot's taken back off to the board and to the left. Comes off the leg protector of Avalanche on the Nusma shot. And Fritz has it. Fritz drops one in and he puts it in. It was off. Looked like it went off the hip of Parent. And Wenatchee takes the lead with 11:41 left to go in regulation. So call that one Parent from Fritz. And I believe Eisenbeis, as Fritz takes the shot and it deflects off of Parent and goes in. Score is now 4-3 in favor of your Wenatchee Wolves. And I look over and Drake Flynn is out of the box. So we'll have all three centers ready to play as Childears enters with Underhill and Bartels. Faceoff goes towards the Avalanche. Underhill with the pressure. Comes out into the neutral zone. Childears is at the steal. Sends it in deep and taken right back by the Avalanche. Again, Childears gets it. Puck's bouncing around back and forth. Avalanche move forward, and Underhill's going to have an opportunity. He can get to that puck. He doesn't, but Childears comes and picks it up. Childears makes a move, almost gets through the legs of a player, and then Underhill should get the trip, and he does. Underhill's going to go to the box with 11:12 left in regulation on the trip. And there's still a lot of talking going on between the referees and the Avalanche as they come into the circle. Flynn's back in, takes the face-off, goes back towards the Avalanche. They stop at the circle. Then go back in behind the net. Let 10 seconds elapse off the clock as they bring it out. Goes in deep, wrapped around. There to pick it up as White gets through to the point. Sent in back left side of the net. Measle tries to get out, is unable to. Again at the point. Takes a look. Flynn on defense. Deflected off to the left. I believe that was by Eastman. Goes over to the circle, shot taken. Eastman puts it into his glove and makes a great stop on the shot on the backside from the face-off circle. Wenatchee will take this opportunity to get a change, and it's going to come Nusma and Fritz, Eisenbeis and Ott. We'll have 120 as the puck is dropped on the penalty. Shots taken off, knocked off to the left by by Eastman. Taken and lost into the neutral zone on the pressure by Ott. Ott's going to go pressure the other player. He's going to send it in deep, and Nusma's going to chase it down. Nusma sends it back towards the point. Picked up by the Avalanche, sent back in behind the net. Pass across towards the front is knocked away. I believe that was by Fritz. They move back towards the point. Moved into the center. Passed over towards the top of the circle. Moves up. Good play by Eisenbeis to deflect it back. Point. Shots deflected by Ott. Sent in behind the net. Nusma's trying to get there. Pinned up against the board. 35 seconds left in the penalty. Behind the net, out in front. Blocked by Ott. Second block by Ott. Goes back into the corner. 23 seconds left in the penalty as it gets knocked over to the left side. And finally sent all the way down. And Wenatchee's going to get a change. As Wenatchee's coaches are having some problems on the back end of the play, and both the referees missed it as the Avalanche come in. Shots taken off the blocker by Eastman and sent out of play. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 9:12 left in regulation, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off to restart this game. Parent's going to come in to take it. He's got Foote and Bellevaux on his line with him. Whitman and Carter will be on defense. Puck's dropped, goes back towards the Avalanche's end, gets through their men, and they're going to have to take it in behind the net. Send it back the other way, and once again back to the right side. They come up, it's opportunity. So Wenatchee takes control as Bellevaux sends it in. Should be a cross check. There's no call on that as Bellevaux takes a stick to the back. Comes out towards the point. Carter's there. He sends it in. Deflected by the Avalanche. And there was a penalty. I missed the arm going up, and the cross check was called by the offside referee. I was looking at the one closest, and she did not put up her hand. So with 8:43 left to play in regulation, Wenatchee's going to go up on the power play. Parent comes in, takes a face-off, goes to the Avalanche. Avalanche wrap it around, kept in initially by Fritz, but then short-handed move by the Avalanche. They come in, good play by Nusma to block that pass and stop an opportunity for the Avalanche. As Parent comes in the top of the circle, sends it to Ott. Ott can't get the handle on it, goes off to the right, picked up by the Avalanche. They wrap it around, drops into the corner. Parent with it, he sends it back towards Nusma. Back to Parent behind the net. Out in front to Eisenbeis, and then it bounces over Fritz's stick, and they have to retreat. Ott gets it on the pass from Fritz. Ott's going to carry it in. And there's an offsides call. I must have missed it. I didn't see it. It's possible it could have happened. 1:13 left in the power play for Wenatchee, 7:57 left in the game. 4-3 is your score with the Wenatchee Wolves in the lead. Childears steps in the circle. Puck goes down again, goes back towards the Avalanche. They send it to the neutral zone. Got a man running. Defense has got to get back as the Avalanche is starting to do this cherry pick. Puck bounces up towards the blue line, knocked out into the neutral zone by Bartels. And given to Childears. Childears loses a handle on it. Has to go back. Bartels gets it to Carter. Carter's going to skate it up, sends it to Underhill. Underhill crosses the line. 43 seconds left in the penalty. Moves up, drops to Carter. Measles got it. Measles takes a look, back to Carter, and sent in deep. Childers grabs it. At the point with Carter. Carter moves back over to Measles. Measles sends it towards Childers. Childers steps up, too many men in the same spot. One time, and deflected by Measles and sent to the middle. And Avalanche are going to take control. 15 seconds left in the power play. Gets to Measles. Measles sends it quickly back to Carter. Childers is there. Underhill's there. As they move in, 5 seconds to go. Childers gets it, sends it out front to the circle. Shot taken wide right. Kept in by Newsman. Newsman makes a move, loses control, and sends it in the neutral zone. Down off the board. And all the way down it goes. That's going to be an icing, and it is. 6:32 left to play in regulation. 1 goal advantage for the Wolves. Flynn comes in to take the face off. Controlled by the Avalanche. Nusma gets to it first. And then bounce back to the Avalanche. Good poke check by Nusma. Picked up by Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis sends it in. Gets tripped. No call on the play. As Wenatchee sends it in back deep. This should be an icing, and it is. 6:10 left to play in regulation. 4-3 is the score. Flynn steps down, puck goes towards his feet. He gets a stick on it, but the Avalanche pick it up. Go to the top of the circle. Shot goes off of Ott's legs. Back behind the net. There's Fritz. Comes to the corner. Flynn gets it, gives it to Ott. Ott sends it across. Nusma sends it towards Eisenbeis, and Wenatchee's going to get a shift. Shot taken off the back of the net. I believe that was by Ott as it comes out towards the point, and Ott dumps it back in. Back behind the net, sent over to the other side. Measles comes up, keeps it in. Lindbergh's got it. Again, Measles keeps it in. Deflected and a broken stick by the Avalanche. Parent with it down in the corner. He's battling. Beliveau steps up, takes a stick, back behind the net. Pass goes all the way down to the other end, and we'll have another icing call. 4:50 left to play in regulation. 4-3 is the score. Childers is in with Bartels. And I believe Underhill, and that's correct. The puck goes down. Controlled by Wenatchee, but gets back towards the blue line. Wenatchee's going to have to make a move. Good play by Carter. Come in and knock that puck away. Underhill with it. He's all alone. He's looking for some help. He's just going to send it in deep and give the chase. Puck is deflected over towards the right by the goalie and picked up by the Avalanche. There to grab it was Childers. He had an opportunity and gets into the corner. Sends it behind the net. There's Underhill. Underhill gets it out, but there's no one there to pick it up. Back up against the corner. Pinned there, comes out with it is Bartels. Bartels gets it towards Childers. Childers skates up. Avalanche are going to get it. Send it to the D. Underhill with the forecheck. Comes back towards the blue line. And offsides will be the call as Eisenbeis, I believe, does a good job of stepping in front of the player. He has to pull it back, and he crosses it over the blue line and draws the offsides. 3:52 left to play as Flynn comes in to take the face-off, goes back towards Wenatchee and sent across. Picked up by Nusma. Nusma drops it in towards Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis skates. He's got an opportunity here as Otts comes in with him. Shots taken. Deflected by Avalanche. Into the corner it goes. And out in the neutral zone. Nusma makes a good move as he turns around, makes the Avalanche player fall down. And Fritz sends it in deep. Ott, Flynn give chase, goes back towards the point. Sent in initially, kept in by Nusma, and then knocked out by the Avalanche. Nusma gets a good pass. Flynn was on the run, just couldn't quite get to the puck, and it's sent deep. Fritz gets it back off the board, and Flynn's going to have an opportunity as he makes a move. Taken from him by the Avalanche. And Beliveau's in there, battling, taken by Foot, and then Beliveau picks up the puck. Beliveau tries to send it towards Parent, but it's slapped into the boards, and we've got a little battle going on just inside the blue line on the Avalanche side. Beliveau kicks it in, but it's then knocked back by the Avalanche into the Wenatchee end. White's going to pick it up. Sends it up off the board, touches Foot. Foot can't get control on it and has to retreat. Deflected towards Measle. Measle's going to step up. Drops it back towards Beliveau. Beliveau can't get it. And it's held at the line. Stepping up is Parent. Parent takes a shot, deflected up and behind the net. Out in front, off the leg pad of the Avalanche goalie. Picked up by the defense, sent through the line, kept in by Measle. And Measle makes an Avalanche forward pay for trying to have some contact at the blue line. Avalanche send it all the way down. White's going to chase it. He picks it up. 1:45 left to play. White sends it up to Childers. Childers touches it, and then he's got to give a chase as he goes over his stick. Kept in by Underhill on a good play. They move in, shots taken, bounces off to the left. No one's there to get the rebound. Bartel sends it into Nusma. Nusma gets a great shot. Good glove by the goalie as it was curving in. Goes down towards the blue line. That's an offsides, no call. And it goes up, 1:05 left to play. All the way over towards Bartels. He's got Underhill, sends it in, back behind the net. Nusma comes up. Takes a shot up over the net. Neutral zone, passes it forward. Back into the corner. Shot taken all the way across the front. No one's there. And back the other way goes Underhill. No goalie, as it's an empty net. Comes forward. Flynn's there. Flynn's going to make a move. Sends a shot and is wide right. 27 seconds to play. Flynn's there with the pressure. He comes out and Flynn's going to get an easy one. So Flynn comes over, gets the pressure down in the corner, steals the puck, turns around and walks over to the empty net and just buries it with 19.4 seconds left to make this a 5-3 game for the Wenatchee Wolves. So 5 unanswered goals, just like in the first game, as Wenatchee takes the 5-3 lead with 19.4 seconds left to play. Faceoff goes down into the Wenatchee end. Behind the net, sent up off the board. Shots deflected by Eastman over to the right. 2 seconds to go, and that'll be the end of your game as Wenatchee Wolves take the victory with 5 unanswered goals to win 5-3 over the New Hampshire Avalanche. We'll get the obligatory handshakes. I believe that we'll have the Wenatchee Wilderness are going to play just after the Wolves on this same ice sheet. that's the case, we'll be recording here on that game as well. So goals scored to be Childears, Nusma, Ott, Parent, and Flynn for your scoring today. Record for Wenatchee is 2-1 here in New Hampshire this weekend, and the next game will be tomorrow morning bright and early at 8 a.m. and I'm not sure who our opponent will be. So we'll wrap this up and get ready to go watch the Wilderness play. Congratulations to the Wenatchee Wolves from Hudson, New Hampshire in their victory over the New Hampshire Avalanche.